Good morning, Crafty friends and family. I wanted to take a quick second to go over how to put together your elf bike. So it is a super cute accessory and it's going to be really fun for your family and your elf to be able to have one of the scenes on any of your days. But it does take a little bit of setup. And so of all of the scenes, this one you might want to give yourself about 3 to 5 minutes to kind of assemble the whole thing and get it together. So we recommend that when you're starting to go ahead and lay out all of your items so you can see where you're going to be starting and, to just kind of visually see everything. So you've got your instructions here, but we're also just going to walk you through each of the steps. So we'll want to start with our main piece of the bike right here, and we are going to connect this other red side piece. You can see in here that there is a little hole right up top here, as well as a little one right next to it. And then in this piece, you can see you've got a round cylinder there, as well as a round cylinder there. So we are going to go ahead and for our first step, put these pieces right into that top hole as well as the bottom hole right there. So he's going to kind of go in. Now you do want to be gentle and not push too hard. The pieces could break. So you just kind of want to get it into place, and there's going to be other portions here that are going to hold it more secure, but at least this is our starting point. So you've got the pieces together to really get started here. So then our next step that we're going to take is going to be to put some of the two pedals together. So with one of the bike pedals here, you can see that there is a side that is a little bit more recessed here. And then you can see that there is a flat side that doesn't go in at all. So we're going to want to insert the longer red stick. You can see that there's two of these pieces. We're going to start with the longer piece, and we're going to go ahead and put the side that has two parts into the side that's a little bit more recessed so that the top of this piece will be able to rest right inside that section. So we'll go ahead and put this piece in right now. So we're going to push him all the way through. So now you can see it rests nicely just right in there. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our larger crank piece. You can see there's two here. One that has a little bit more of the pointed edges and one that has just the flat edges. And we're going to put the piece again, and you can see there's a little bit of a shape to it where it's more of an oval, and you can see this piece is also a little bit more of an oval, so you can see that you're going to stick it in right in just like that. So you've got your piece here ready to go. So then we are going to put our actual pedal into the piece right here. So we're going to just push him in, and he's going to fit nicely just right in there. So with our piece right here, we're going to put this white stick into the first circle right there. So now we're going to go ahead and connect the middle of the bike. So this part right here you can see is sticking out, and that is where our second pedal is going to go on. So we're going to rest him, and we're going to grab our other pedal real quick, and we are going to put, let's see, we want to make sure that our flat side is out. So we're going to put the pedal right back in there. And so you can see we've got that. So now we're going to take this part that comes out, and we're going to stick it into that part to put on. So it's helpful if you hold this other side to kind of push it out, and then you're going to push that piece in. And then again, you've got like a little circle portion right there, and then this piece goes up and down right there. So that will be helpful in getting him put on so that he can go in the right spot. So now we've got our centerpiece all set and ready to go. So then our next step is going to be to put on the front portion that's going to hold the wheel. So we're going to put him in the top right there. And then we are going to add the wheel. So you can see these two circles are going to go inside that circle. And that is how we're going to get the front wheel to stay on. So we're going to go right in there and clip him in. Then we're going to take our handlebars and secure it to the top. So you've got your empty portion there, the top part here, and we're going to go and push, again, kind of keeping your bottom portion secure. You're going to push him in and make sure that that's nice and snug in there, which is going to hold our wheel. So then we're going to jump back to the back wheel here. We are going to go ahead and take our shorter red piece here, plus our smaller crank, and we're going to put the circle area into the circle area right there. He's just going to pop right in. And then we're going to put the bar through this first circle right here. So we're going to push through here. And then prior to going through your second hole right there, you want to grab your wheel. So now we're going to put our wheel right in between this section, and we're going to push the post through the wheel and also through that last section. So now you've got your chain portion plus the posts that hold the wheel all secured in. So now we've got our front and back tire on, so we're almost ready to go. Then we're going to go ahead and put our kickstand on. So you can see there's a little section behind, and he's going to go right into this little hole that's right here. So we're going to push him in, and that's going to help us finish the rest of it. We're going to take our chain, and we're going to just slide that over the pedal and put it onto that center section. And we're just going to wrap it around the back here. So now our chain is in place. We are going to go ahead and add our basket. So you can see it's kind of an opening. You're just going to push the post through the center there. We're going to go ahead and just push him right on this main piece right here. So now you've got that section. And then we're going to take our back basket. We're going to kind of fold it a little bit. So now it's going to be folded into that portion. We're going to take the top that has kind of the 4 posts right there, and that is going to go into this section right here. So it's going to go on those 2 posts on the side. So 1, 2 right there. And then these sections right here are going to go on the bottom portion. You can actually see there's little tabs. So it's going to go in between the tabs so that it doesn't go up and down. So it's going to hold that in place. We're going to push this one in right here. And I'm going to turn it over. And again, you can see your tabs. We're going to push that one in right here. So then the last piece that we're going to put in is our seat. So you can see here that it's a little bit square, and we're going to want to put it into the hole that's provided in the seat right here. So you're going to want to push this one on and get him snug. And so now you've got your whole bike for your elf. So in the photo, you can see we actually had our elf sitting on top. We have inserted the wire into his arms and legs, which allows him to hold position. So that is definitely helpful if you're going to do that. But we also use the glue dots. So we put those along the seat right here, and we had him seated there. You could also use glue dots for the handles. So there's a variety of things that you could do, or even have him just like sitting next to it with his arm up on top of it. So whatever is going to work best for your family and what's easiest for you will be amazing for your kids. So certainly let us know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for your purchase of the kit. We are so honored to be included in your holiday traditions this year.